guys, it's Mary Lee the Diamond Dinosaur coming at you from the craft room of dinosaurs. How is everyone today? And if you're new to my channel, you are welcome. We have not had any velociraptor accidents here in the pen, so to speak. So we are 0 days, so that's a good thing. So feel free, come in, have a seat, get yourself some diamond painting, and let's diamond paint together. Today, I am working on a Ricari. I love Ricari. Their drills are amazing. Their canvases are amazing. I can't even say enough about Ricari. So if I can do what Ricari says and tempt somebody into the dark arts, let's go. Come over to the dark side. We have better cookies. The canvas I'm working on is called the Voodoo King. The artist is Ricari. It is a round. There are 49 colors. It's a lot of confetti, but worth it. And I'm working on his face. So I do not have a picture of it because it's in my sticker book. So I don't know if you can see it. I guess maybe I can't even pull it over. So I'll try and find a picture and post it or something on my Facebook or my Instagram when it's completed. But he's just a Voodoo King, you know, with all his skulls and trinkets and crosses. It's amazing. My pen that I'm using today is from Poshy Pens. I thought it was appropriate. It has the cross in the middle, some flowers because it's colorful, kind of like this canvas. So yeah, just sitting here diamond painting. I happen to be off on this glorious, sunny, breezy Monday because I worked yesterday. I was on weekend rotation. So, how is everyone today? Getting back to Ricari though, real quick. Diamond Painting Around the World is a Facebook group, and it's the person who kind of runs the group is Shenanigans with the Bergs, and they're doing a paint along event in September for Ricari. So you just have to, doesn't matter what Ricari it is, it just has to be a Ricari. That's very exciting because I really do believe that Ricari is a amazing company. Their customer service is impeccable, and I love when new people discover, you know, new companies and stuff that are out there, because sometimes there are monopolies of companies. So I'm going to use this as an example. When I was younger and everybody had cable, right? And it was a local cable company within your town. And then all of a sudden Comcast comes along and monopolizes everything. And I don't like monopolies. I don't like when bigger companies get too big for their britches and take over everything. I think that's wrong. So I love to see when new companies start to get a following and pull together. I think it's amazing. I came across Ricari by my friend Mary, who she loves Ricari as well. So through my friend Mary, I became a huge Ricari fan, and now my other friends are liking Ricari as well. So that's always a good positive thing. Today wasn't a good day this morning. My back was really bothering me, and I just had an ablation on June 3rd. And I know it takes a couple weeks to feel anything, but I felt like my skin was on fire, like my nerves were burning. So I'd take some gabapentin, and which was fine. I usually don't have an issue, but oh my God, I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I did not want to do anything. I was very, very groggy. It's like I was walking around in a fog, to the point where my daughter was getting ready for work. She's only works 5 minutes away today. And I said, yeah, you're going to have to, she doesn't have her license. So I told her, I said, you're going to have to get a ride into work because I don't feel safe driving my car right now. I mean, that's how I felt. And, you know, I had a lot of chores that I wanted to do today around the house, which is what I normally do when I'm off. But I was able to get a lot of that done yesterday. Thank goodness. So I can just chill. I just had some laundry to do, and I wanted to clean my craft room counter, which I did that. you know, and I was making gravy for spaghetti dinner tonight. So that's on the stove and all done, and laundry is almost done. So I'm making progress, just slow. So I figured today is going to be a good day to sit in front of my window and look at my yard and enjoy myself and just chill. So I figured I'd do a WIP here with you guys, and we can just do some chitty chat. Not going to talk any football today. I talked enough football, and football's quiet right now. OTAs are over, so there's nothing to talk about. So I figured I would talk about Ricari. And you know what, guys? I think I mentioned this before in a couple of my videos about, you know, all of the FOMO and stuff like that. So I want to just say a little bit of story about that, because I see a lot of videos now are talking about it and how they feel about not being able to, you know, the supply and demand is off, and they can't get what they want. And that is actual fact. So let me just say a little bit about that. When I first started diamond painting, I think it was 2021. And it was probably the tail end of COVID is when I started. And, you know, I started buying canvases off Amazon because I didn't even know there was Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Designs. I didn't even know any of those existed, right? It wasn't something I was going out searching for. I was just getting them on Amazon. They come, I do them, whatever. That's kind of how it was working. And I was literally enjoying myself, you know. And then I found Diamond Art Club. How I found it, I don't know. An ad popped up on my Facebook. And because, you know, your phone be listening. Facebook be listening. Being nosy. They do too much sometimes. Get all up in people's business. And anyway, so this ad popped up, and I went in. I said, oh, I'm going to go look at these. So I went and looked, and I found Christopher Lavelle's Plague Doctor. I love the Plague Doctor. It is one of my favorite images. I have dressed up for a steampunk event as a Plague Doctor, and my dog was dressed with me. She was my partner, so she carried my my doctor bag, and she had a Plague Doctor hat like she had everything. She just didn't have the mask. Her harness was red, my outfit was red and black, so it was a really good time. So not to digress and change that subject, but so I got the Plague Doctor, and I couldn't wait to work on it, and I did. And my daughter's best friend, she fell in love with the canvas, her and her partner at the time. So I bought a second one for myself, and I gave them the first one that I did as a gift. So he is completed. I did the second one. It is in he's in storage right now. And my next kit I did was Dragon Warrior. I can't remember the person who was the artist for that. I almost want to say Sarah Richter, but I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry, guys. It was probably the biggest canvas I'd done at the time, because it was bigger than the Plague Doctor. So yeah, that was kind of shocking, right? But it was the biggest one I'd ever done. So why is this not letting me sign in? Yeah, I'm not doing all of this. Come on now. Sign in or create an account. Use email instead. Okay, I think it's Sarah Richter. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I digress. Let me just get back on topic here. So from there, I got Dragon Warrior. I got Pose, the one with Pose Heart from Candace. What was her name? Simone Candini, I think her name is. I can't remember. My brain is not braining today. So after that, once I got those 3 canvases, I just couldn't stop, and I was buying deck. I mean, I was getting I was probably getting Diamond Art Club boxes, and some of these boxes had 4 and 5 kits in them. I mean, I was all in. I was enjoying myself. You know, I was developing a stash, but I was only buying from Diamond Art Club at the time. So then I found Dreamer Designs, and I bought a few from Dreamer, and I was just living life. I was I was only doing licensed artwork. I was only really buying from Diamond Art Club. Here and there, if Dreamer Designs had something that caught my eye, but I wasn't actively shopping there. I wasn't going to the website and looking at their new releases. I wasn't doing any of those things. I was only doing that for DAC. And at the time, you know, if I couldn't get something because it was truly out of stock, I would just put it in my wish list. Now, keep in mind that at the time, when there was a new release, I pretty much got my new release every single time. Every single time. In that VIP hour before the release, the general public, I don't think there was ever once back in the day where I picked something and I couldn't get it because it was out of stock within seconds. So it was a good life. I was living my best life. I was getting DAC. I was accumulating things. If I scrolled and I saw something that I liked, but it wasn't in stock, you know, I added it to my wish list. I mean, at the end of the day, by the time I got through with all this FOMO stuff, I had 250 items in my wish list. 250. And there was a lot of them that were just archived. So, you know, I'm still living my best life. I'm still buying DAC when I can, whatever. And then I started taking a look at, like, all of a sudden some stuff would pop up from Shein or Temu. And I started looking there. I'm like, oh, look at these, but they're not licensed, you know, and then you don't want to buy something because you don't want to get yelled at by the diamond painting police saying, oh my God, I can't believe you're not doing licensed artwork. You shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. So then you have that on you because people can't just mind their own business. They always got to be up in someone's face about stuff they don't need to be knowing. So that started to get a little aggravating. So I did buy a few things from Temu, things that I just thought were really pretty, whether it was an Aurora Borealis scene, a dragon and their rider, whatever. I'm now at the point where I don't give a crap if it's licensed or not. If it is an image I like and I want to do, I will buy it point blank, period. Period. I have to hold myself accountable. I don't need someone else to try to hold me accountable because they have an opinion and I have a different. End of story. So that's a whole story for another day. So once all this other stuff started happening with Diamond Art Club, where, you know, you get on there and now you're noticing, oh, I can't ever get anything. It sells out so fast. So just for shits and gigs, I decided to try to get one of those WIPs. I think it was not Kitchen Cats. Troublemakers. It was the one with the big yellow background, all that yellow. I thought was really pretty. So I tried to get that and I timed myself. I opened up as I was on my phone trying to get in, I got in and it wasn't 12 o'clock. And once 12 o'clock hit, I hit the stopwatch on my Apple Watch. Less than 10 seconds, it sold out. How is that possible? How is that possible? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So that's kind of the red flag that threw me. And now, like, I start thinking about things. And then I realize, you know, come Saturdays, I'm literally sitting here at my craft table. And I'm doing this. Scroll, 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 scroll. Reset, 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 reset. Trying to get in. And then here you're doing that for an hour. Because you're trying to get the VIP release. And then when that doesn't work, you stay on for the general release. And you still can't get it. So now I find myself on Saturdays, the day of relaxation, when I should be able to enjoy myself and diamond paint with my friends all day, I'm agitated because I can't, you know what I mean? It's just unreal. It just makes you agitated. And then I thought, you know what? I started diamond painting. I found a diamond painting that had dinosaurs on it from Jurassic Park. And I was at the time remodeling my bathroom and the theme was dinosaur. It was all dinosaur, right? Rainforest with dinosaurs in it, whatever. And I thought that that would be a really cool thing. I could get it, seal it, and hang it in my bathroom. And then the more I started doing it, because I do suffer from anxiety. I mean, anxiety to the point where I will start scratching and take the skin off my feet if I needed to. I was on Xanax as needed, and I started diamond painting, and my anxiety stopped. I didn't have anxiety anymore. I did, but I didn't feel like it was on my shoulder all the time, right? I didn't have to take my Xanax anymore. I wasn't as anxious. I wasn't as nervous, you know? And I realized that this is a really good mental health thing. It's really a good thing for people who have mental health, and anybody who has anxiety, OCD, depression, any kind of mental health. This is a really good craft. It's a really good craft. I mean, I used to scrapbook, and you know, one of the things about scrapbooking, what does it do? Yes, it creates, it makes you creative, but at the same time, it brings back memories, and it may bring back memories of someone or something that you don't want to remember, and now you feel like you're depressed. You know, you don't have to worry about any of that crap with diamond painting. You just go ahead and do it. And I realized that as time went on and FOMO hit, my anxiety was back on Saturdays, and diamond painting just wasn't fun anymore. Like, for 2 years, 3 years, once I got my craft table and I got my setup the way I wanted it, I didn't have a craft room at the time, but I kept my table in my living room where I worked. So I was literally I couldn't wait to get done work. For those of you that know, great. But those of you that don't, I work in the medical field as a medical coder. So I read a lot of charts. I spend a lot of time reading. Sometimes I see a lot of things that, you know, depressing, you know, people getting shot, blah, blah, blah. I see all of these things. And I found that by working at till 3 o'clock and immediately hopping over to diamond paint, it was such a good way to decompress from work that's my ritual every day. That's what I do. I'm done work at 3 o'clock. I'm diamond painting by 3:05, period. And I stay that way until dinner time, and then I keep diamond painting till 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then I go to bed and I repeat the same thing the next day. I don't have any little children, you know, so I really can't do a lot anyway, sometimes with my back. So this is just such a great hobby, and I feel like all that FOMO was really starting to make it not fun anymore and take that passion for it away. And I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. So I'm glad that I figured that out. I've moved past it. The only thing I would love to have from Diamond Art Club at the moment would probably be the Christopher Lavelle, when he does it and finishes it, of the third Gorgon sister, because I have Medusa and Uriel. So I need that third piece. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. If it does, great, and I can get it, fantastic. If it doesn't, I ain't going to be mad about it. I'm going to get on with my life. I have the website bookmarked on my iPad and my phone, but I do not have the app. I have left pretty much most of the Diamond Art Club groups. I turned off all notifications because I don't want to have that stress anymore. And in doing that, I have found my love for diamond painting all over again. It feels like I just started and I can't get enough of it. Like, I love this so much. So much. I love it. It's just an amazing craft, and the only regret I have is that my mom wasn't able to enjoy something like this because she passed. Because later in her life, she did start painting with a group of friends at our local senior center. So, and when I say painting, I mean she was doing portraits, right? So, this is a craft that she probably would have really, really loved and felt very passionate about. But yeah, so if you guys know anybody that's got anxiety, give them a canvas. Just give them a canvas. I mean, I think my daughter is working on organizing all of my stuff and putting it in a notebook for me, because I don't use GemFlow, because by the time I found out about GemFlow, I was already 100 and some canvases deep, and I didn't want to sit there and enter everything in there. So my daughter has been working on that for me, and we are at the point where I think she said I have 190 Diamond Art Club canvases. So one of my goals today was to sit down on the floor, because now that I do have my craft room, they're all in cabinets. I'm going to be going through them because I have some here that I'm going to be destashing. I think I have 23 for destash. I'm going to the RVA Sizzling Summer Retreat for the first time, and that's in July. It's run by Shenanigan with the Bergs. So if you guys are interested, if you go to RVA Sizzling Summer Retreat, their Facebook page, I don't know if there are any, I don't know if any more spots are open, but I think there are. I can't wait to go. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be such a great time. I've never been to a diamond painting retreat. Actually, I've never been to a retreat out of my state. So I'm very excited about that. My daughter and I are going to go. So I'm very excited. So when I go, though, I'm going to be destashing some of these Diamond Art Club kits because I feel like Diamond Art Club has left a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. I don't like the way they do business. I don't like how they handle critique. You know, if somebody gives you a negative review, you don't hate that person. You don't come for that person. You take that in stride and think about, well, if someone feels this way, is this really how they feel? Why do they feel this way? What can I change to make it so they don't have to feel that way? That's how shit should be done. But when you get too big for your britches, here we are. So for those of my friends who love Diamond Art Club, I love Diamond Art Club too. I love their canvases. They are the best. They are the top of the line. I have never once said that they are not. Their business practices, however, are crap, and I don't want to do business with people who do that. I think the FOMO is bullshit because there are ways to do it. Ricari, you can go into Ricari. How Ricari does their things, okay, so they open an order, a spot to order. I don't know what the word is. Call it pre-order, whatever you want to call it. And it's open for about 2 weeks. And once the 2 weeks is over, she closes it. She closes the sale, whatever, shuts it down, and then she puts everybody's order, gets everybody together, she sends them to the distributor, and then the process happens. And then this happens once a month. She opens it for 2 weeks, and that's it. But everybody is guaranteed what they asked for. Everybody is guaranteed. You're not going to get, oh, no, out of stock. Nope, oh, out of stock. You're not going to get any of that. You're just not. So, and she's a small company. So if other companies can do that, there's no reason why Diamond Art Club couldn't do something like that either and make it happy for everybody, right? But they don't want to do that. Whatever's the case, I don't care. I don't even watch their unboxings from their content creators. Like I used to watch Diamonds and Washi all the time, and I love her. I love Katie. I love her voice. I think she's really good. But they're always talking about Diamond Art Club, and I just don't even bother watching anymore. I just do my own thing. Because you know what? I'm a dinosaur. And always remember, you know, be who you are. But if you can be a dinosaur, always be a dinosaur. So always be a dinosaur. Sometimes the dinosaur in me becomes a dragon. It depends on what the irritation level is. But, yeah. So check out Ricari, guys. Check them out. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the whole FOMO thing and just say how I felt. I mean, I got to the point where I took all of my points. I bought what I could. I think I have 700 points left. I'm probably going to lose them. And frankly, I could care less. If I lose them, it doesn't matter to me. Because, again, I'm just looking for that one Christopher Lavelle, and he didn't even paint it yet. So, I have actually 7 Ricaris coming. The drop in May, I ordered 3, and I ordered 3 regular canvases and 1 custom. So that's 4. And then in the second drop for June, I ordered my daughter the Winter Soldier. And I ordered two of the tarot cards. The Lovers with Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, because they are probably my 2 favorite Universal characters. I love the Bride of Frankenstein, and I love Frankenstein. I painted a picture of Frankenstein. I'm looking at him right now. He's on my wall in my craft room. So, yeah, I did those. And I also bought the tarot card for the Hierophant, which is Valak, from the Conjuring universe, which I love. I love that character. I'm obsessed with her. So I can't wait to get that and start that. My friends are telling me it's going to be as big as a J-wall, so here we go. And I will not buy a J-wall. I am not doing that shit. Hell to the no. That's not even going to happen. So next topic. I mean, I'm just ranting at this point. I'm just talking. I'm talking to you guys, to my friends. You guys are, you know, it's like friends and family. Can you hear me now? Great. Myself and my family, I'll say my family, we are adjusting to the new way of the family home, the home dynamic, without Bella, my dog. She was my barker. She let me know when people were here or close to the house, and you know, I miss her immensely. She was my best friend, and she was by my side always. I knew I could always look down and see Bella. So now my daughter, her dog, and my grand dog, I'll just say it that way. My granddaughter, my grand dog, her and I are together a lot. She's actually laying on her bed under my craft table with her little tiger stuffy baby. We call it baby. So yeah, she's her and I have gotten a little bit closer because she misses Bella too. She's never been without Bella. Bella was a year older. So she's adjusting to the best that she can. I did get Bella's ashes, and I did put her in her bracelet. Her bracelet is this one right here. This heart. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to see if I can see it right here. So her ashes are in there. So yeah, I have her with me. So she's still by my side. I should have put her on my right though, because she was always on my right and Helena's always on my left. So I might switch her over. So we're adjusting to that. You know, I'll eventually get another dog. I've never really been without a dog. I know I don't think I want a big dog. I mean, Bella was 30-some pounds. She wasn't very big. She was easy to handle. But, you know, I don't know. I like the little dogs, like Puffy. Puffy was very tiny. He's only 10-pounder. So, I don't know. It depends. You know, when it comes time, I'll find the one I like, and that'll be the end, you know. But I don't want to... I've seen a couple little dogs that are really cute. I showed my husband. He's like, well, I think we should wait. You know, we still have Helena and we have Sherman. And he's right, because Helena and Sherman are now senior dogs as well. Helena is 12. Sherman's going to be 16. So I have senior dogs, and it wouldn't be fair to bring another smaller dog or other dog in that was younger and needed energy, because they need time too with their owner. You know, you guys spend time with them too. It just wouldn't be fair to the 2 older dogs. So we're just gonna wait. You know, I can't. Helena is with me now all the time, more than she is with Alexis. So I can't do that to her. So she's a good girl. So what else is going on with everyone? What are you guys working on? That's what I'm always interested in. Please leave a comment and let me know what you're working on, because I just think it's amazing to see all the different canvases. And sometimes when you see a different canvas, you might be like, oh, You know, I really like that. I'm going to get one too. You know, that's the one thing that's fun about diamond painting. Like, I don't know about everybody else's friends group, but for me, if somebody says, oh, I'm going to buy this from Ricari, right? I'm like, oh my God, that's really nice. I think I want to get it too. There's no like, oh, well, I'm buying it. You can't buy it too. Like, no one cares. No one cares. Let's buy it together and we can do it together. You know, so it's almost like that kind of vibe. So, yeah. I just know that I love this craft so much. And again, I started doing it, I don't even know what time it is. 11:40. I've been up diamond painting since about 9 o'clock. But I was also doing other things. But I'll be sitting here at 11 o'clock tonight. Still diamond painting. So you know it's a craft that's addictive, and you just don't get bored with it. You know, that's the thing. You can sit and do it. I'm not even going to say it's because you can sit and do it when you're watching TV, right? Because I used to crochet and watch TV. So it's not even about a craft that, oh, you can sit and watch TV, because you can do any craft and sit and watch TV when you think about it. You can cross stitch, you can quilt, you can do all these things, right? It's just, I just love it. I can't even explain why, you know? Like, I remember when I first started doing it, and I was trying to tell my daughter, she goes, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No, I don't want to do that. And I said, just try it. Oh my God. She put down like 5 drills and didn't want to give me back my stuff. She's like, no, it's mine now. You're not getting it back. And what is she doing? She's sitting here diamond painting as well. I mean, she's working right now. She's working on, I started Mama Knows Best from Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club. I had such an issue with it. Like, I don't like the rendering of it. And I was literally going to just throw it away. F it. Throw it right in the trash. But my daughter's like, you know what? Leave it there, Mom. I'll finish it. So she's actually finishing it. So that's what she's working on. But she has her own little stash, because I told her, you know, I'm going to be destashing some stuff. This is what I'm getting rid of. I'll give you first picks. So she picked a bunch of stuff that I was going to sell and destash, and went ahead and now she has her own little stash. So I'm going to try to get her a cabinet too, like one of the cabinets. I think I can move my Cricut stuff and get rid of that. Probably throw it away, because Cricuts are obsolete now. You need to be on the website and everything. So what I have is just pretty much obsolete. I won't get rid of my original Cricut though, with the cartridges. I'll keep that. But like my Expression, yeah, that can go in the trash. I've never even used it. You know, I don't think anybody's going to want to buy it. So, just trash. Trashy trash. You know, the one thing about Ricari is they have a lot of confetti. And I got to tell you, one of the things that has made this so easy are these trays. I got these trays on Amazon, and I did do an unboxing, and I think I did a review on them as well. I was using them for my kit, Heart of Darkness from Enabler's Outpost. And I used the actual stickers from the sticker sheet. And I had an issue with the canvas, and I ended up throwing the canvas away. It was a beautiful canvas. If I could get it again, I would. Because it was so pretty. That being said, I had a real hard time getting the stickers off of these little trays, right? And I was very frustrated, because I don't like when my stuff look like crap. I do not like that. I couldn't get these stickers off. I was becoming very frustrated. So I just said, F it, I'm not even going to touch them. So normally I have these little square cube trays that I use, containers, and then I have my Elizabeth Wards. So I finally decided to take the stickers off of these trays, and then I kind of decided to do the stickers like I used to. And I actually forgot I used to do this when I first started diamond painting. I didn't use this sticker sheet, right? I didn't use these. I just numbered my bottles 1 through whatever, 1 through 60, and that's how I did it. And then my friend from Shenanigans with the Bergs, that's how she does it, and she has the little cubes, right? So I said, okay, I'm going to do that with these too, because I numbered my cubes that way, because I bought the same set that she has for my dinosaur battle, because it's so big. And I numbered them 1 through whatever. And it was working well. So then I decided to try just doing the number 1 through whatever on these trays. And I did. And oh my God, they are making the confetti so much easier to handle, because you're not dumping, enter. You know, you're not doing all this dumping back and forth. And if you miss one, you can just put your pen on it and pull the tray out for the right one. You don't have to do all this other stuff, you know. So if you have a lot of confetti, use a tray system. Definitely use the tray system. Sorry guys, I need to take a drink. And I'm looking for my number, so. But on that note, we are at 35 minutes. So I just wanted to just talk a little bit about stuff and things, right? So I'm going to sign off. So this is, if you guys on your way out, if you decided to stay, on your way out, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to, and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post. I don't post every week. I just post when I can or when I feel like it. When my Rikaris get here, I will be doing an unboxing for those. I have a pen coming today. I don't know if I'll do an unboxing, but I may. It's from MTN Inspirations, because they now have pens in stock. So I bought one of those. So probably when that comes today, I'll do an unboxing so you guys can see that. I haven't bought a pen really in a long time. I mean, I've gotten a pen recently, but I bought it months ago, and it just came. So yeah, guys, so that's all I got right now. So remember that roar in dinosaur means I love you, and I think you guys are awesome. So I want you all to have a great and blessed day, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.